In the Spoils card game, players take on the role of a faction, which are groups or organizations bound together to increase their power or influence in the world of Lyridia. Each have their own unique abilities. Your faction begins the game in play and tells you everything you need to know about your game at a glance. Different players might choose different factions, so make sure to pay attention to your opponent's factions too. The most popular is the Tournament faction. Let's take a look. At the top of the card, you see the name of the faction. Below that is this faction's influence score. When your influence reaches 0, you lose the game. Underneath, you'll see your starting resources. This references resource cards, which are used to play all of your other cards. With this faction, you begin the game with 2 resources in play. Starting draw refers to the amount of cards in your hand when you go first or second. The restore rule refers to getting back all of your resources and other cards that were used in the previous turn. Depleted cards are marked clearly, often by turning sideways, and restored cards are in the original position. The develop rule allows you to either draw a card or play a resource at the beginning of the turn. This is different from most other card games, and adds a great deal of strategy to each game. The draw ability allows you to pay, or use, 3 resources to draw a card during your turn or your opponent's. The resource ability allows you to pay, or use, 4 resources to play another resource card. Each faction has similarities, but are also quite different. For example, just because one faction has a draw ability, doesn't mean another will, or that it will cost the same. Factions add a great deal of customization to the Spoils, and are one of the most fun aspects of the game.
You